I was out at the shops today and was looking around WH Smith's. Don't usually buy anything from there, but I saw these. And when I saw them, I thought, wow, these look perfect for my Zentangle designs as a reference to draw on. They're a really lovely size. You can you can get 12 of these on an A4 page. They're actually revision like mini revision cards, and I thought the pack was a pretty good deal. I think it was £3 for this pack, and I guess you can use that as a pencil case. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I might use one of these to do some Zentangle designs on as a nice reference. I then counted up the pages just to see how many there were, because I was thinking, oh, it'd be quite fun to maybe do one a day for a month. Now each booklet has 60 pages. So then I got the crazy idea that maybe if I did a design 5 days a week, so every working day, that actually I could have a whole year's worth of designs. So, call me crazy, I'm calling myself crazy, but I am thinking I'm going to challenge myself to trying to do a design every day, every weekday, for the next year. So we'll see how we go. I thought I'd get started and I will post a video once a week once I've done my 5 days, so that you can see how they're done, and I'll do them real time so that you can follow along if you want. And yeah, let's see what happens. So here we go, day 1 of week 1 of the next year, hopefully. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button so that you get notified each week of my videos as I complete this challenge. I always like to give myself a little bit of an outline with pencil first, just to help me with getting the designs in the right place. Sometimes you can go straight in with pen, but I like to just give myself a little bit of an idea of where my marks are going to go before I start. So we're going to start with a leaf type shape design, which is going to meet each other point to point in a zigzag pattern, just going across. Then I'm going to come in and add some swirls. I'm going to come in from the sides and always make my swirls go in a downward spiral, just so that they're always going in the same direction. I mean, you could alternate them, but as long as you're keeping them the same as you go through, I think it just helps it look neater instead of them being random, but that depends on your personal preference. In some of my other videos I have music playing softly in the background. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoy this or if you just prefer the peace and quiet while you work. I then add just a little bit of detail to the leaf shape, and again keeping the direction the same, always starting at the bottom and going up. Then rubbing out my pencil lines. And there we have week 1, day 1 done. for this pattern, I'm going to lay down a crisscross with the pencil just so that I can follow it. So just do some diagonal lines and then from the top point cross over. Then I'm going to do some petal type shapes towards the centre of the crosses. I'm not sure if you can quite see that in the pencil, but you will once I get in with the pen. So yeah, just almost so you've got a four petaled flower. So here we go with the pen. I'll just do that shape. You'll notice as well that my pen line doesn't always exactly follow my pencil line. So part of the reason for doing the pencil line is as a guideline, but sometimes that also helps me see that where I've drawn the lines isn't exactly the right place. So sometimes I ignore them, but it just gives me an idea of where I want things to go. I have also found that drawing on such a small pad, I found it quite hard to balance my hand well, because it's quite a high stack with the 60 pages. It's quite hard to get my hand in a comfortable position to get a good line. So some of my line work I think is a bit more wobbly than normal, from as if I was doing it on a flat sheet. Okay, then I'm adding some semicircles on the edges and a smaller petal type 4-petal design in the centre between the larger ones. And then don't forget at the top, that's as if it's half of what you can see. There we go, day 2 done. So for this one we are going to do a line down the centre, almost like a stem that our pattern will come off of. Going to add a petal type shape to the top, and then slightly swirly V's coming down. Imagine like how you used to draw flying birds, simple flying birds in the air, that kind of V shape going down. After drawing my pencil lines, I realised that actually I want to move everything along a bit, but that's fine. That's why I do it in pencil first, so I can get an idea of how it looks and whether or not I'm going to actually follow those lines or not. So as you can see, I kind of end up going a bit more in the middle. Then add a small leaf shape to the ends. Then do a smaller V with a couple of dots on. And then just repeat that pattern. The larger stem with the leaf shapes, and then the smaller line with the dots. For this design I'm going to do similar to day 3 with a sort of central stem to start with and my petal shape on top. I'm going to do a double one and then some swirly stems, that's what we call them. So doing double leaves and then a swirly V stem in the middle. I just did it once this time. I'm going to go straight in with pen. So there we are, day 4 all done. One more to go. For this design I decided to do some larger shaped sort of petals and have them alternating, going in different directions to each other, from starting from the middle, around the middle of each one. So just taking, I guess slightly below the middle, but just alternating almost like a crisscross ladder going up. Or I guess it looks a little bit like a braid or a plait type shape. So when I've gone in with the pen, I've decided to take the shape more to the centre. That's why you can see I'm not following my pencil line. So I know I've kept saying this, but the pencil line is there as a guideline and just to help me see where I might like it to go, but often it helps me see where I don't want my marks to go. Obviously it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want to do the pencil marks, if you want to redo your pencil marks before you add the pen, it's totally up to you. This is just the way I work. Then add in some large dots in the centre spaces in between, just going all the way up. Then some smaller ones on either side. As you've probably noticed, I've not been filling in the backgrounds on any of these designs. So when I usually do my pictures, I would fill in the backgrounds, colour them in black. But I thought doing it like this, one, it's a bit faster for you to see, but also if you wanted to do it more as a colouring in type design, then you could just use other colours to fill in. So here I just wanted to make sure I got the lines in the right place, so did the pencil as if the whole shape was there first, just to see where the line would go in the sort of overlap area. So just adding in a couple more smaller shapes within that larger shape. So there we have it, day 5 done and week 1 completed. If you've enjoyed watching this, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell button so that you get notifications of my next videos. So as I say, I'm going to hopefully do this each week for the next year. We'll see if that happens. Please encourage me and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you soon.